You go.
Let's stick with food and talk about the tiny chef now, because if you have been on social media, and we talked last week about how social media is where most people get their news. If you have been on social media in the last 24 hours, you may think the biggest story out there right now is the Tiny Chef. If you're not familiar with the Tiny Chef, it is a show on Nickelodeon starring a tiny felt chef. It is a stop motion animation.
Okay.
Tiny chef who speaks his own language, and he makes these very compelling cooking videos. It started on social media, it got picked up by Nickelodeon, had 3 seasons, and some big name guest stars. RuPaul was the announcer for the show for a little while. However, yesterday, they posted a video that broke the internet's collective heart, because it showed the Tiny Chef getting a call from Nickelodeon executives informing him that he had been canceled.
Oh, gosh.
It was an absolutely heartbreaking. It was so much emotion packed into such a short video, and they actually went out of their way to stop motion animate this. Tiny Chef gets the call. He's clearly disappointed. He asks, what about his friends? He says he understands. He says, I love you. He tries to go back about his business in the kitchen before breaking down in tears and sitting on the bed. Now, this absolutely galvanized social media, and the reactions have been hilarious. You see one right here, retweeting this classic clip from Family Guy, me on my way to Nickelodeon headquarters after watching this video, shotgun in hand. Next up, we had someone else screaming that classic meme right there. This is the soul and character that AI will never ever have. This is the saddest little thing I've ever watched. Give him his show back. A lot of people on social media pointed out that they had actually never heard of the Tiny Chef before, but this one video, they say, was better advertising for the show than Nickelodeon ever accomplished in the 3 years it was actually on the air. I have no idea who this character is, but animating its emotional breakdown is a diabolical way to guilt the producers. Tens of millions of people have seen that video, and now the creators of the Tiny Chef are hoping fans can rally and get the show picked up somewhere else or continue online only. So we'll have to wait and see how this all works out. But based on the reaction people have had to this tiny chef, this tiny little felt chef, and I have to admit, these videos have popped up on my social media before, and they are just so enjoyable.
Wow.
It's meant for little kids, but it's so enjoyable.
It's going to get picked up.
I think it has a bright future despite this setback.
As a matter of fact, give me a call.
That's right.
You can hop on the live zone anytime, my man.
Check it out for yourself, though. We'll update you as this story develops and what happens next.
Stuff. All right, that was fun.
We ride!
With all things sizzling right here on the live zone. We'll take a quick break and be right back, guys.
Legislation